What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 34, season 2 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me as always is Jmack Gaming.
Welcome to Judgment Day 2000, one of the biggest shows we had last year, as you can see, a 96, if I can remember. That was Show of the Year in 1999, headlined by Eddie, Owen, Stasiak, and Rock. Tonight, we also have a main event of a Fatal 4-Way, but it's not a world title match. It's not a world title match. How do we live up to that last year's hype? Well, Chad, we got a big show. Let's just get into it right here. Let's start off the show with Randy Savage talking to Jamie Noble. Last week we saw Savage get speared by a Rhino. And tonight we have Savage and Rhino in a match. And Savage tonight is talking to Jamie Noble. And he says, you're going to go one-on-one. I go one-on-one with Rhino. You have to go on one-on-one tonight to avenge me. And you got to go beat the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And Nibbles like, hey, Savage, Randy, I know you think a lot of me, but I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I'm good enough. Shut up, okay? I know the bad booking in WCW's got you down. I know your confidence is shot, but kid, you got this. You're a very talented wrestler. You wouldn't be with me, Randy Savage, if you weren't. All right, go out there and kick the Nature Boy's ass like I know you can. And Noble's like, you know what, Randy, you're right. You know, I got this. I'm Jamie fucking Noble. I'm going to beat Ric Flair. I'm going to pin him 1, 2, 3 for you. There we go. Noble and Flair book tonight as well.
Oh, yeah. What a match.
All right, we have a 30-man pre-show title belt on the line. Battle Royal. Chad, who's your pick?
Mosh number 2.
First, we have a women's match first in the pre-show because we ran out of time on the main show. Takako Inoue defeats Manami Toyota in 15:28 with Iraqin and wins the women's championship.
Oh, wow.
Get to 69. First off, hell of a match.
Nice.
Maybe they are ready for the main show. I was worried about how this match would do, but these girls can go. Here's the pre-show battle royal, though, Chad. Yokozuna walking in as your champion. Can he defend it? He cannot. Steve Wright wins the battle royal.
Oh, Steve Wright!
Eliminating Ultimo Dragon as the final elimination. And Primo and Joey Matthews were the final 4. What the fuck? What a match. Steve Wright, your one-time pre-show champion. All right, we have our two GMs going over the card, going over the huge pay-per-view that we have tonight, Judgment Day. We start off with an unannounced match. Kind of unannounced. We saw Undertaker make his way to the arena on the motorcycle last week on SmackDown. Who is he going to take on, Chad? None other than Raw superstar Steve Blackman. He gets an 88. And Undertaker pins him in 14:46 with that tombstone pile driver, Chad.
I'm surprised he doesn't, hit him with a motorcycle or something.
All right, look away, Chad. 1 second. Look away.
Right.
Look away, Chad. Look away. Let's get into it. Noble and Flair. Jamie Noble pins the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, in 14:42 with a diving leg drop.
Big win.
Big win for Jamie Noble. A huge win. Randy Savage was right. This kid down on his confidence. But you know what? He's good enough to win. Gets a win and celebrates in the middle of the ring. Jamie Noble pins Ric Flair. What does this mean for Jamie Noble?
I don't know.
We move on. King IK, Randy Orton, Chad. European Championship on the line again. Orton won it last month. IK, a former champion. Who wins here?
Randy, baby.
All right, Chad. I'm actually gonna start a gimmick where I'm gonna write down your predictions every time and see how you do. All right. Let's write it up here. All right, Chad. All right, he goes Orton. Does he win? Of course he does. Randy Orton defeats King IK in 12:06 with an RKO and makes this defense number 1 of his European Championship. Chad starts off the night very good with a big win here.
Of course I do.
Of course you do. Well, Chad, can you predict number 2? Kid Cash, Farouk, and Godfather. Who's going to walk out United States champion? Jet.
I'm gonna go Prince Ikea.
You're gonna go Prince Ikea
Yeah.
in a match that he what?
Sorry, I zoned out. What'd you say?
Are you all right?
Yeah.
All right, you don't even get a prediction. You get a loss in this one because you guessed Prince Ikea.
I was completely zoned out. I did not even hear what you said.
Kid
My
Cash
bad.
defeats Farouk and
Kid
Godfather.
Cash!
No, shut up. You don't. You guessed Prince Ikea, who A, isn't a wrestler on my show, and B, wasn't in this match.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Justin. I completely just zoned out.
All right, well, Kid Cash pins Farouk with a dead level.
But good for Kid Cash.
Fucking idiot. Well, Chad, the fourth match of the night, Rhino, who gored Randy Savage on the last SmackDown, takes on the Macho Man himself. Chad, what do you got here?
Ooh, yeah! The Macho Man.
Chad's going the Macho Man Randy Savage over Rhino. We saw a big upset earlier. We get another one here. Rhino gores Randy Savage following an interference from upset Nature Boy Ric Flair. Rhino, big win
Rhino.
here.
Good for Rhino.
Good for Rhino, Chad. Behind the curtains, Flair and Savage not happy about these losses.
They're gonna both quit. Hey, aren't you so happy you left to go to WCW, Randy?
Randy got
or WWF?
Randy's 2-1 on pay-per-view since he got here. Shut up.
Lost a Rhino, Justin.
Chad, Rhino's the king. Speaking of kings.
K is the king.
Speaking of kings. The Kings of the Mountain.
King of the Mountain.
They play Jeff Jarrett down to the ring, Chad.
Hell yeah.
Jeff Jarrett, Taka Michinoku, Mark Henry, triple threat for the IC belt. Who wins here, Chad?
Jeff Jarrett wins, Justin.
He has to win, doesn't he?
He has to win.
Well, he doesn't because Taka Michinoku wins.
Oh, wow.
Taka finally gets it done. Chad, when the referee was distracted, uses Jeff Jarrett's guitar to hit Jeff Jarrett and hits him with the Michinoku driver to win the belt. Jeff Jarrett tried to use that same guitar, but Taka reversed it and took his guitar and hit him. Mark Henry's down and out. And Taka wins, pinning Jeff Jarrett.
Down and out, Jeff.
Taka Michinoku, first time he finally gets it done, Chad. Finally gets it done. It's been a while. He's never won a belt, and he finally gets it done here.
Finally gets it done.
Well, Chad, we got a tag team match on the line. Or tag team matchup head. We got the Second City States taking on the Stash and the Stud. Chad, who do you got?
I'm going to go with the Second City Saints, Justin. CM Punk does not lose.
And you're right, he doesn't. They defeat the Stash.
Of course I'm right.
And the Sun
still
pins him with the Chicago Sunrise.
I'm always right.
First time bringing out that move, Steel. I love it.
Yeah.
I didn't even edit that in.
Oh, good for you. Love to see it.
I gotta do 1 second. Here we go. The entrances. The Rats and Paul White take on the Generation X, I guess, for a night. Chad, who do you got here?
Rat Boys!
You got the Rat Boys?
Rat Boys, Justin! We
right.
want the cheese!
Well, Chad. Let me bring my picture. I was finishing in text right there. Unfortunately, something important came up. Oh my God, it was a great match, but Shawn Michaels did get hurt, but Paul White's Rats win.
Well, it's the Rat Boys!
Paul White pinning Triple H with a chokeslam after Shawn Michaels accidentally struck Triple H trying to hit Paul White, and that cost Triple H the win here. And the Rats win once again.
Main event, right?
That was not the main event, no. You thought that was the main event?
I was just kidding.
Chet, I really think you're not okay. What happened?
No, I'm great. I'm just kidding.
You've been all over the place this pay-per-view.
I've been nowhere but here.
Prince Ikea. Well, Chad.
Prince Ikea.
Brock and Liger make their way down to the ring. Chad, who do you got in this one?
Well, listen, my heart wants to say Jushin, but I'm going with my head here. I always think with my head. My head says Brock Lesnar.
Ooh, Brock Lesnar. You think Brock's going to continue the streak?
I do.
Oh, 99.
Oh,
Brock Lesnar defeats Jushin Liger in 14:46 with an over-the-head belly-to-belly. Lesnar's pulling out 99s now. I think he's there, brother.
he's ready.
Oh my. This is the fastest push in TW history. Yeah, Liger can't get it done. He took a stump bump in this match. He really sold how dominant Brock Lesnar is. But Liger got the most offense in than anyone here. Even more than Sean Stasiak.
Oh yeah, you'll love to see it.
So Liger,
Good Brock.
but Brock wins here, Chad.
But not as good as the Rat Boys.
Well, Chad, speaking of Rat Boys, Booker T's in action next against Edge in our co-main event. Who wins that match?
That has nothing to do with the Rat Boys, but I'm going to go with Booker T.
Well, and in a superb match, Edge hits a leaping DDT, not even a missile dropkick, and defeats Booker in 16:05. Big match right there, Edge. Big win over Booker T. What does that mean for Booker T? He just can't get it done.
That's exactly what it means. You asked me what it meant. Before I could even answer, you answered. But I was going to say it. It means he can't get it done.
Well, Chad, speaking of getting it done, our main event is up next. A fatal four-way match. Christian Cage is healthy enough to go. He takes on Angle. He takes on Steve Austin. He takes on Kane. Who wins? Who will move on to face The Rock at a future date for the World Championship?
I'm going to take on the winner pick of Christian Cage.
In a superb match, Christian Cage gets it done.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Christian Cage gets it done, eliminating all three men, pinning all three.
Oh, wow.
Pins all three.
Big Christian Cage.
Christian Cage, man. He's ready. He's ready. You're not going to be happy, but he's ready. And The Rock and him have a stare-off. When will this match happen? Because we know it'll be Rock first. Now we know it'll be, at least right as at the moment, Paul White at Survivor Series, Raw vs. SmackDown. That's always going to happen. I don't need to book a storyline for that yet. So when will this happen? Maybe in December. Maybe on next Raw. We'll have to find out.
I think it'll happen in the next segment.
But no, it won't happen in the next segment. We have some post-show interviews.
Oh, post-show interviews. That's neat.
Yeah, the first time doing this, I had an idea. We can have you know how they do like pressers at like Mania, like Cody Rhodes had that interview right after, whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what this is. We're talking to Booker T first. He says, "What? Look, you can't get it done anymore, Booker T. What's going on? What's the problem?" And he says, The problem is that I don't have my head I got my head in my ass. I need to get back to old Booker T. I need to get back to dominant Booker T. I'm having too much fun here. I'm not taking it seriously. From now on, you're going to see a different Booker T. You're going to see a more dominant, a more hard-hitting, a more technical technician. You're just going to see a more vicious Booker T. I'm putting the whole SmackDown, hell, the whole Raw, the whole WWE roster on notice. This is the beginning of the Booker T era. We have an interview with The Rock, Chad. And The Rock says, we ask Rock, how does he feel about Christian Cage? It doesn't matter about Christian Cage. You see, Christian Cage hasn't been, what has he ever done? Former Intercontinental. Yeah, I've done that. Has he ever won a Rumble? No. Has he ever gotten past like the first round of the King of the Ring? I don't think so. No. So you see, The Rock is going to come in there whenever this match is, whenever Jim Cornette wants to book this match, and he's going to go in there and he's going to defeat Christian Cage 1, 2, 3 with the rock bottom, and he's going to send his candy ass back to the SmackDown hotel where he belongs. Now you see him. How do you feel about him beating Stone Cold, Kurt Angle, and Kane all in the same night? It doesn't matter. Like I said, I am the king. I am the leader of the locker room, the world heavyweight champion. I've done everything that I told everyone I would do, and I'm going to continue it by beating him. I'm going to promise you, Christian Cage, this is going to be the closest. This right here is going to be the closest you ever get to this world heavyweight championship, because once I'm done with you, you're going to go right back smack down to the mid card, and you're going to go face fucking Prince Iaukea for the next 6 months, because that's all you're good for. Christian Cage's interview. Christian, you beat 3 of the biggest men here on Monday Night Raw, in WWF, no less. How does it feel to go one-on-one? You're going to be going one-on-one with The Rock, the most dominant superstar in the company today. Well, that's, to be fair, Brock Lesnar's the most dominant superstar. The Rock is he's just gotten lucky. He hasn't been able to face me, Christian Cage. You see, I've come out of any, I had to grind my way here. I beat Kurt Angle, Olympic gold medalist. I beat Stone Cold. I beat Kane. I beat an injury. I just got hurt Monday night teaming with Vince McMahon. You think? And I came back and I beat that injury, and then I beat everyone. I deserve this title match more than anyone backstage. And when I get in the ring with The Rock, regardless of when that is, I don't care if it's tomorrow night on Raw or 3 months from now at fucking No Way Out. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna win that belt. And I'm gonna bring it home to Canada and show everyone that I'm not a loser like everyone said I was. I am Christian Cage. I'm the most dominant superstar to ever come from Canada. You hear that? You hear that, Jericho? I'm the most dominant superstar of Canada, and I'm gonna show that when I beat The Rock, whenever that is. And that is Judgment Day in '97.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Good, hell of a show.
Hell of a show, Chad. Hell of a show.
World Championship not being defended. What a risky move.
Neither one of them got defended.
Well, get ready because I'm having a completely random Halloween Havoc.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
No,
we'll see you for Halloween Havoc in Canada.
Yes. Oh, scare ya?
Jesus Christ, why'd you yell?
Happy Halloween! It's Halloween Havoc, Justin.
You spooked me.
Well, it's good because it's Halloween and it's Havoc. It's Halloween Havoc. We are here, and what a show we've got for you, Justin. I don't want to talk anymore.
Yeah, we're here at the Air Canada Centre in Canada, in Ontario, Canada. Oh, it's Toronto, right? Fuck, where is it? Shit, Chad, where is it? It's Toronto. That's what I thought.
Yes.
Let's get into the show, Chad. To start off, no pre-show here.
No pre-show. We start with the World Heavyweight Championship in an exceptional match. Goldberg defeats Dean Malenko in 15:26 with pinfall with a spear, and Goldberg makes defense number 1 of the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Dude, Dean sucks. Dean can't get it done, man.
Can't get it done.
So close, though. But in 94, so he's, like, very good in the ring, but...
Yes.
All right, we move on.
After the match, Goldberg just spears him one more time for good measure.
Why?
Why not?
I thought Goldberg was a good guy.
Or the Syndicate, he's a bad guy.
But he's going with Scott Steiner.
Yeah.
Was Steiner the heel?
I always had it in my head that Steiner was the heel.
So Nash and the Syndicate are faces now.
Yeah, well, at least Nash is. Who knows?
What do you mean, who knows? It's your show.
We're in the world where
Chad,
there's faces and heels. We're in the world where faces and heels don't. The lines are blurred, Justin.
That's not true, because earlier you told me I can't have a heel versus heel match. You need to make up your mind here, buddy.
Listen, maybe Nash is a tweener.
You can't say that.
Maybe. But you know what I can say? I can say we move to the next segment. Christopher Daniels is in the ring. He's got his Cruiserweight Championship, and he says, I wasn't originally booked in Halloween Havoc, but I had so much fun in the Battle Royal that made me want to defend my title tonight. So I can't think of a better way to spend my Halloween than with a treat to myself. I'm going to trick whoever comes down that ramp when I beat them and retain my Cruiserweight Championship. So who is going to fight the Fallen Angel? Justin, returning from injury.
Oh, this could be anyone.
Could be.
Is it Benoit?
It might be Jericho.
Oh,
we got Billy Kidman, and about that had great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Christopher Daniels defeated Billy Kidman with the last rites and makes defense number 6 of the Cruiserweight title.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Oh my God.
We have ourselves. So Samoa Joe continues his undefeated streak. He has not lost a match since coming to WCW. And in about with decent wrestling and little heat, Samoa Joe defeated Mang with the Avalanche Driver.
Yeah, big win for Samoa Joe.
Oh no, Meng! Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
That sucks.
very unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate. Tammy Sitch is in the ring. Damn it. Tammy Sitch is in the ring, and she says, I completely forgot that I was supposed to give Chyna the opportunity to earn her way into the championship match, make it a triple threat. And Chyna says, that's right. I said I was going to punch you in the face. She's running the ring. She's like, hang on. Listen. Okay, fine. I'll tell you what. This is what. You win your match tonight. You have a match right now. You pin. If you pin or submit your opponent tonight, you're in the triple threat. That's all you have to do. Chyna says, who's my opponent? And then she gets jumped from behind by her opponent, Justin.
Oh,
and her opponent is Ken Shamrock, the man who's been doing the bidding of Sylvester Stallone and Tammy Sitch. And then a decent match. Chyna defeats Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock intentionally gets himself disqualified. Chyna did not pin or submit Ken Shamrock, which means she will not be in the triple threat match tonight.
Ah, poor Chyna.
And we've got a television championship match, Steven Regal versus Low D. And then a decent match, Steven Regal defeats Low D with a Regal stretch and makes defense number 5 of the WCW World Television title.
Yeah, there you go. Big win right there.
Big win. And we've got our women's championship match. And the match that would have been a triple threat match, but is indeed a singles match. And in about decent wrestling and non-existent crowd heat, Debbie Malenko defeated Cutie Suzuki by pinfall and makes defense number 2 of the WCW women's title. That's Debbie Malenko. No relation to Dean Malenko.
Yeah, no. Why do you have to say that every time?
I have to make sure everyone knows. Owen Hart is in the ring. All right, Owen Hart's backstage. He says, listen, all right, I've got a special prize for Team Canada tonight. I'm prepared. All right, listen. No, it was me and Davey Boy, and I can't wait. I've got a surprise. Team Canada's not going to know what hit him. Just you wait. Just you wait. Listen, what could the surprise be?
I don't know, Chad. I don't know.
I'll tell you what. Oh, man. I let the game decide this one. And the game wants to push McFoley. And about that had good heat and decent wrestling.
Bubba
McFoley
sucks.
defeats Bubba Ray Dudley in 1528 when Bubba Ray Dudley was put through a table.
Bubba's a jobber, brother. The game doesn't even like him.
Bubba's not a jobber.
He didn't even win here.
It's okay. You can win and not be. You can lose and not be a jobber. Paul Heyman and Minoru Suzuki. Well. It looks like Bubba Ray Dudley just couldn't get it done. It looks like he's not a Paul Heyman guy, but that's okay because a real Paul Heyman guy is Minoru Suzuki. And let me tell you a spoiler: this Paul Heyman guy is going to beat McFoley and retain his ECW championship. And while we're at it, maybe we'll retire that old son of a bitch.
Who's the son of a bitch?
Foley.
Oh, I was like...
We got Scott Steiner versus Kevin Nash in an exceptional match. Scott Steiner defeats Kevin Nash using underhanded tactics because he's clearly the heel.
That means the rest of Syndicate are faces now.
But Steiner and Nash have pretty good chemistry, and it lifted their match.
Yeah, but they both have no psychology, so...
I think we forgot the Syndicate tag team match.
You did.
In fact, we definitely
You want to
did.
book it right now?
Yeah, we're going to book it right now. Did you know I forgot it?
Yeah. I don't even know who they're facing. Ray and Rob.
Ray and RVD. Why would you do that to me? Why don't you speak up?
Because it's not my show, Chad.
Listen, I'm a sleepy boy.
Oh my God. We have a long night ahead of us, brother. Who wins?
No, I know we do. Sting and
Spoilers.
Diamond Dallas. It was gonna be Sting and Diamond Dallas Page by cheating, but if they're baby faces now,
Nope, they're
you know what?
cheating.
Let's let the game decide.
Oh my god.
Let's fucking go nuts. Let's live by the
Chad,
random
you're
today.
just throwing your shows away, brother.
No, I'm not. This is fun.
Don't look.
Listen, the last time I let the game, this can main event, I don't care. The last time we let the game decide, Sting and Diamond Dallas Page squeaked it out.
And then will they do it again?
And once again, the game loves Sting and Diamond Dallas Page. And about that, superb wrestling and great heat. Sting and Diamond Dallas Page defeat Rey Mysterio and Rob Van Dam when Sting submitted Rob Van Dam with a Scorpion Deathlock. Sting and Diamond Dallas Page make defense number 3 of the WCW Tag Team titles. Justin, this tag team, picking up some steam.
Yeah, I guess so. You didn't even know this.
I knew it all along.
No,
I was just waiting. I was just seeing if you remembered. And Justin, the surprise! Team Canada's in the ring. Owen Hart comes down halfway through the ramp and says, "Surprise!" And then Bret Hart comes out, Justin. Bret Hart is in the match.
Oh, that means one thing, guys.
You're right. It means one thing, and that one thing is... And about that, good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Bret and Owen defeat Team Canada when Bret Hart pins Eric Young with a victory roll.
Yeah, they weren't going to lose. That was... we know that was going to happen.
And we have the United States Championship match. And a bout that is a good match. Scott Hall defeats Stardust with a Razor's Edge and makes defense number 2 of the WCW United States Heavyweight title.
There you go. I mean, this has been a very solid pay-per-view, but nothing too special yet, Chad.
Well, we're getting there. Just you wait. Because Scott Hall and Six celebrate in the ring.
I think that leads us to our main event.
It does. Juventude versus Psychosis, Rage in a cage. Let me set the scene for you. Ooh. Or not. And a bout that had superb wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Juventude beats Chef Psychosis in 1818. Justin Juventude Guerrera. He went through all 3 stages of hell. Chef Psychosis was right behind him. They went through all layers. The first layer was the hardcore room. There were trash cans, chairs all over the place. The ring had thumbtacks already in it when you walked in.
Ow.
Second layer. Ow, indeed. The second layer you climb up. It's the Lucha Dungeon. There's masks all over the place. Random Lucha masks. And the cage itself is an electric fence, Justin.
Jesus Christ.
And you climb up the final level, and it was the ring bell hell, and it was the third cage had ring bells, the hell's bells, Justin. There were ring bells all over it, and next to that, on a pole covered in pancakes, was World Championship, and Juventude was able to climb all the way up. Chef was right on his heels, but Juventude grabbed Chef Psychosis and kicked him off of the Rage in the cage. And he fell all the way off of the cage through a table, and Juventude Guerrera, while laughing the whole way, retrieved the title and won the Universal Championship.
Damn. What a match.
After the match, Juventude holds his championship high in the air and is celebrating, laughing as Chef Psychosis lays there, tears in his eyes, as his former best friend holds his former championship high.
Look in my eyes.
As we hear Mike Tenay close out the show with Happy Halloween. And we get a 91, and this show increased by popularity in 4 regions, Justin.
Yes, but another one. We lost one last month, but the WWF is back. We outdo WCW.
Yeah. Not having Jericho really helped benefited you.
Yeah, but having to rely on one guy in your roster to beat me is kind of... That's what happens when you only have one main guy.
I don't have to rely. Listen, I have all cut the entire roster full of bangers.
Then why didn't you beat me?
Because I had to listen. I had to book a match on the fly.
Oh, that was your opening match. Your main event didn't do well.
Listen, the main event did just fine.
Yeah, but not fine enough, Chad.
Literally just fine.
That's fine. We'll see you guys for the go or not the go.
I mean, it got a 94. My main event was the best thing on the card.
True. True. Goldberg and Dean also got a 94.
Yeah.
You just couldn't beat. You just can't beat me, Chad. Not even no world title matches on
Justin,
my show.
Here's the thing. What is next? Chef Psychosis. I mean, he
probably the hospital. He just got fucking chucked
so
off the Rage in the Cage.
After he checks out of the hospital, what's next? Because he doesn't have his best friend anymore. He doesn't have his Universal Championship.
I would assume a title rematch, right?
He has the strength of the WCW fans, and that might be all he needs to see himself through. Well, we'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait and see. Well, he's got a rematch clause, though, so hopefully he gets the title back. Juventud, I hate him. He just killed Chef. What does Jericho do when he comes back, Chad? We'll have to find out.
We'll have to see. There are so many questions. Just when you think you got all the answers, I change the questions.
We'll see you then.